Despicable Me 4 has been out for a little bit now, and it's already a big box office success, already making more than its budget back, and it's also likely to hit $1 billion at the box office. However, there is some discouraging news, as there are rumors stating that Universal is already in talks to produce a 5th Despicable Me film, and in my opinion that would be a huge mistake. Why? Let's talk about that. One reason I know everyone will agree with is franchise fatigue. By now we all know the formula and structure of these movies, and by this point it's old and tedious, to the point where they're all the same humor, same character struggle, same 3ACT format, and a lot more. Despicable Me had a very unique style and feel when it started out, but now it's just not special anymore. Another reason, risk of tarnishing the legacy of the franchise and the characters. While the Despicable Me franchise has lost a lot of its charm, the characters are still lovable and endearing, as well as the universe, but as these movies have gone on they have started to lose bits of their charm, and would only lose more if not all if they brought them back again. By movie 7 we would probably get sick of these characters, and not want anything to do with the franchise after that, and I don't want that to happen to this franchise. The final reason that I wholeheartedly believe that Despicable Me 5 should never happen is, the 4th one provided a perfect ending to the franchise. Spoiler alert, at the end of Despicable Me 4 we see all the villains from the previous movies, including the Minions movies, come together in a karaoke session, as well as end off with a barbecue between all of GRU's closest friends and family, and it just feels like the perfect send-off to the franchise, like GRU's story has come to an end, and when you have an ending that is that conclusive and that satisfying, you shouldn't try to go further. Like Black Critic Guy said, a good franchise knows when to call it quits. And in my opinion a 5th movie would ruin and even destroy any kind of goodwill that fans still have for this franchise. You saw what happened when Ice Age and Michael Bay's Transformers had their 5th installments. Everybody was fed up and done with both of them. They couldn't stand them anymore. They were sick of those characters and those worlds, and they just wanted them to die. And if they made another Despicable Me film and made it the exact same, I guarantee that response would be repeated. And while it might do well at the box office, it will have lost everything that made it great. So Universal, for the sake of your franchise, Illumination, and the fans, don't make Despicable Me 5. Let this franchise go out on a high note and move on to other projects. While I personally enjoyed this film, a lot of people did not. I think a Minions 3 is a good idea. I mean, we can't be mad at Illumination for wanting to give Minions a trilogy, since they're bankable and lovable, but Despicable Me has run its course. It had its day in the sun, and now it's time for it to ride off into the sunset. So anyways guys, what do you think? Should Illumination make Despicable Me 5, or do you think they should end it with 4? Like I said, let me know down in the comments, and I'll see you guys later.